got to feel in heaven when my lover's near. Lord, let this moment last for another year. Though today has ended, the night's still young, I'd say. Lover, don't go away. Let it be the thing that I am longing for. Let's fly out from Manhattan to the California shore, just to watch the ships at night on the San Francisco Bay. Oh, lover, please, please stay. Don't say you have to go. Don't say you need to run. I'll stop the clock on Central Station and we can have a drink downtown. Let it be the night that I am longing for. Let's fly down south to Austin or to Ecuador, just to drink pina colada on a hot, wet summer's day. Oh, lover, please, please stay.
Stir Crazy Cassette. I am the Divine Danny D.
I am Elle Diabloe.
And it's Chocolate Day.
Hey.
Chocolate. I'm just going to move this. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It was just right in the shot there.
Scared me.
Hey, that was very loud. Sorry.
You done did scare me.
It scared everybody. It scared everybody here. That's
yes.
Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're going to have fun. This is all chocolate today.
All chocolate.
Are you ready for chocolate?
Sure.
Well, you don't want to do chocolate? We could switch it up. We could just do...
What day?
Wheat.
Wheat? No, I don't need to.
A whole wheat day. But
the whole wheat.
Just the whole wheat. Oh, nothing but the wheat.
Believe it or not, I know this is crazy. I am not a massive chocolate fan. I
am not either. We're both not chocolate fans.
But the people like it.
But don't tell me what you prefer, because that's actually one of the questions.
That's no problem. But that's all good.
But But if there is somebody makes a good chocolate thing, I'll still enjoy it.
Oh yeah, and if there's like chocolate hanging around, like Halloween chocolate or whatever, I will partake. And I do like me a Reese peanut butter cup, but like as a go-to, it's not. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I will say for all the chocolate. Sorry, dog found the squeaky toy. For all the chocolate that exists, the worse the chocolate is, the more I tend to like it. Like the cheaper the chocolate,
shitty chocolate,
the better I like it.
That's okay. That says nothing about
you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything. But it's one of my favorite chocolates is the chocolates that's inside of Smarties.
Oh.
It's good chocolate to me.
Oh, I'm judging you.
I'm not. What? I don't care. You can judge me. I've been judging you since I've known you.
This is fair.
And I find you fantastic. But if you want to think I'm less than, that's fine.
I don't think you're less than. I just think your taste in chocolate leaves somewhat to be.
I totally admitted just that.
No, but that's also. It's not a judgment. It's an agreement.
My chocolate love is for the crappier stuff. But every now and then you come across a thing that is a perfect chocolate. Oh, you can go downstairs and do. Oh my God. I'm going to go throw that away.
The dog? Don't throw my dog away.
No, the dog is fine. It's the apple. Hey, they're like, oh no, it went down the stairs.
She really likes the squeaky toys. A lot.
She loves the squeaky toys.
But I'd rather her be playing with the squeaky toy than tearing up our couch. So.
This is fair. This is fair. But she come back with it? That's fantastic. But anyways, so I'm totally distracted by that now. So today is all about chocolate. We're going to make chocolate cocktails. You're going to make a chocolate.
I am making for the first time ever live. So you're along for the first time cherry popping of my. That's what she said. I'm making a molten lava cake today.
Molten lava cake.
We're gonna try to do a lava cake.
Wow, I love a good molten lava cake. And you know who used to make a really good one that you used to be able to get? You know Dr. Oetker's, the pizza?
Yep.
They made, and you could only get it at the dollar store in Vancouver. They would make a lava cake that you could get. It was like a mug cake, but it was an excellent lava cake.
I hope mine will be at least as good as your dollar store molten lava cake.
Sure yours is going to be better.
Well, we'll see. I wouldn't. I don't like to put too much pressure on myself these days. So, we're gonna do it. It's probably gonna be yummy. Either way, it's gonna have chocolate and butter and stuff in it. So it can.
Do you need the oven at something, or should we?
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I should just.
You talk to the people.
And you don't want to ask me what I'm making?
I do, but you just asked me about the oven, so I decided to come and do the oven.
Well, you know,
Danny D, what are you making tonight?
I know. I don't want to tell you now.
Oh my God.
It's a secret. No. We are making two cocktails tonight that are both very interesting chocolatey things. When you start looking at chocolate things, there's so many of the standard creamy chocolate drinks that I'm not a big fan of. Thank you, Donata, for asking. No,
Your substitute.
Exactly. So I am making a drink that I made for us the other night. We had a friend over and I made us drinks and I wanted to try this and it's fantastic. It's called a liquid bourbon ball. And it's like, if you imagine like a rum ball or a bourbon ball that you would make, it's this, but in a cocktail. Well, hello there, Nomi.
Here comes trouble.
How are you? You ready to be on the show? We'll come and see you on the show in a minute. And the other thing that we're making, which I'm very, very, very excited about,
come see
is
the
a
people?
chocolate margarita.
Oh, a chocolate margarita?
Yes. Why I'm interested in this is because it's chocolate. There we are. Hello.
Right over my head.
She just almost. Hey, stop biting.
Say hi to the people.
We almost. So it's an interesting take on the margarita because not only is it chocolate-based margarita, but it still uses fruit.
Fruit and chocolate?
Fruit and chocolate.
Okay, bye. You go
All
to
right.
you.
So there's Nomi. She's here today.
Bye, Nomi.
I'm sure will be terrorizing the show.
For sure. Although she came up here with a very guilty look on her face, so I'm curious to see what surprises she left
voted for
us.
Trump again.
Oh.
Stop voting for Trump.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I think she's hungry.
Uh-oh.
Well, we serve the people. We'll serve the dog.
Okay, well, we'll do that. Boom. It's going to be fantastic. For those of you who have not been here before, this is your first time here.
Bienvenidos.
Welcome. We are based in La Belle, Quebec, Canada, which is just a little north of Montreal, which is just
even closer to Mont Tremblant. But,
yeah,
you know,
it's beautiful up here.
it is.
It's gorgeous.
It's very
You look out the window.
La Belle.
It's a gorgeous day out there. Winter is on the cusp.
Yes, we have to put our tempo up.
We have to put our tempo up. We have to temper our tempo.
Words I never thought I would say ever in my entire life.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to the people. Who's here?
Well, I haven't finished this part yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In the land before times.
Oh, yes.
I had to get to this. It's not like we haven't done this before.
The dinosaur part.
The dinosaur part. I love you. In the time before lands, we were live stage performers in the world of burlesque. Sexy, sexy burlesque. I was a comedian, a host, a producer, a gallivant.
You were a gallivant.
I was.
I was a burlesque dancer and host and
Nomi did not hit the camera.
and choreographer and teacher. And now we do this.
Nope. Dog is on the camera.
The dog is on the camera.
Get off the camera, dog.
New tech. We can't afford you.
No.
We can't afford to pay your union rates, Nomi Malone. Come on, Nomi. Yeah. Who knew that bringing a dog into the show would
be utter chaos.
Would be chaotic.
Yes, so we are there. Wow, we got so many people here today. Shall we go check them out?
Yeah,
Let's go check out who's here.
Kiela. I'm getting a blueberry
My
for the
golly,
dog.
we have so many people today.
Who we got?
Who do we got? Wow, I got to scroll back so far.
Here,
Let me
have a
go back
blueberry.
here. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place. That's why. Let's go back to here. Who do we know? Excellent. We had Donato is here chirping out first.
Chirp, chirp. Donato.
Excellent. Excellent. Misty Portugal is here. Bram VNL. Bramsnell. I don't know who that is. Do we know who that is? Maybe.
Maybe we do. Maybe we don't.
Misty says she loves your outfit.
Oh, thank you very
Mr.
much.
Sean Colton showed up.
Hi, Sean Colton.
Hello there.
Or Mr. Sean Colton.
There we are. Of course, my mom is here. What would it be without my mom being here? Misty says, "Give me all the chocolate. I'll gladly est yours."
You're getting asked you, man.
Many mentions of Nomi.
Hi, Nomi. Yes, she's the best part of our show. I think I saw Olivier was here.
I'm going down. There we are.
Oh.
Olivier is here.
Bonsoir.
That's fantastic. Christian Sour Patch.
Howdy.
Fantastic. Oh my God, there's so many great people here.
Us guys is good. How are you?
Nomi is moving the camera. Yes, this is true. She is saying Nomi is moving the camera, and that is true. Nomi will occasionally, because I think there's something down there that in the crack between where the one floor and the linoleum meet. Or not the linoleum, the tile and the hardwood meet.
The hardwood meat. Yeah.
She loves something in there.
Yes.
What do you want to ask, Sour Patch?
Is that the Chrome extension for bringing in the chat message?
Yes, it is a Chrome extension for bringing in the chat messages. Thank you for knowing things.
Sean Colton knows all.
Sean Colton knows all. He sees it and he goes, "I know what that is."
I'm waiting for my question.
What is the
Soon
question?
we're gonna have to move
Christian,
on.
we're waiting for your question.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, one of the things I want to mention, if you're watching this, by the way, we put this on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, our Twitch channel, our Twitter chat page, and of course, the Divine Danny D's Facebook page. If you're watching it on Divine Danny D, do we get that? Can you pat him on the? Can you pat him on the say
And say that you ain't going anywhere. Like that? I don't know if I took the direction properly.
I don't know.
I tried.
We may stick with the original writers we have on the show. But anyways, if you're watching this on the Divine Danny D page or on Twitter, we find you don't get the full experience. I find even if you're on the Facebook page, you're not really getting the full experience. If you want to comment and get involved, watch the show on our YouTube. Oh, dog, get your head out.
No, come on.
Go watch it on our YouTube page. Go watch it on our Twitch channel, youtube.com/StirCrazyShow and twitch.tv/StirCrazyShow. That's going to give you the best experience. Watch it there. We're going to have a great time today because it's chocolate.
It's chocolate, and because our dog might take down our set.
My dog is just ruining everything today. Shall we go back?
We shall.
All right, let's head back. Oh, you notice I built a new little transition for us.
I thought I just did that. He said, "Can you pat him on the back and say you ain't going anywhere," and laugh.
Are you talking to me or the dog, though?
Sandbag. We have sandbags. We just also have a very strong, determined dog.
Sandbag time. That's not our dog's name is Nomi. Some people.
After teabag time.
I love a good teabag. Well, especially with a nice biscuit.
You ain't going anywhere. There you go. Done.
Fuck you.
Hey, don't eat that. Eat these.
Don't eat the mic. Don't eat the light stand. All right. Shall we have a cocktail?
Let's
have a cocktail. Too slow, too bad, dude. All right. We are gonna make this new cocktail. We also have. I got a new. Look at this. Look at this. The beauty of a nice new overhead cam that's fast.
Lovely.
It's lovely. We can see things. It's very good today. So we're gonna have a lovely day with cameras. We've got new cameras we're testing out left, right, and center. Today, we're going to make, first of all, if you can bring it up.
Yeah, I was literally just about to do that.
We're going to make ourselves a liquid bourbon ball. It's a great drink because it's a 3-ingredient drink. Anytime you can get a 3-ingredient cocktail, this is fantastic for parties because it's generally super fast to make. You know how many bottles to buy if it's something you're going to do for a signature drink for the night. You know, if for your spirit, you might want to buy a couple extra, and then your add-ons, you might want to buy a little more. So this drink is...
While you're explaining this, I'm just going to put my...
Yeah, go for it. Okay. So this drink is very, very simple. It's going to be based in bourbon. So we're going to go with some Maker's Mark today. The thing about this drink from a chocolate point of view is it's not super chocolate forward. The whole point, like a rum ball, like a bourbon ball, you're meant to get the hit of the bourbon or the rum. And the reason I'm saying this is you can do this with a bourbon and you can change it to a rum instead of the bourbon as your primary spirit. So if you want to do these as liquid rum balls, take a nice golden rum or a nice, I would say something like a light. I wouldn't go a white rum, but I would go a gold rum or a dark rum. So you can take that as your base. It's going to be fairly heavy. We're going to add a little chocolate to that. In this case, we're just going with a simple creme de cacao. Cacao, is it cacao? Creme de cacao or creme de cacao? What do you think?
I say cacao.
I say cacao too, but I've heard cacao.
Cacao.
Does anybody know? Is it cacao? Cacao?
Cacao. Let's
call the whole thing off. So we're going to do that. We're just using the Meagers. You can find it anywhere. It's very, very chocolatey. I like it. And then to just enhance that chocolate flavor, we're going to add a little Frangelico, which is, of course, hazelnut liqueur. What's going on over here?
All of our friends say cacao.
Cacao?
Cacao.
Cacao. Cacao. Cacao. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could I get the ice, please?
I can indeed.
Thank you. So, for this drink, as we said before, let's bring that up one more time. 3 ingredients, super simple. The first thing we're going to do, 2 ounces of our bourbon. And normally, like I said, go for the cheapest and go work your way backwards. But they're all about the same in this case, so let's not worry about it. So we're going to go with 2 ounces. I like this new jigger, by the way. Don't know how it reads on camera, but it looks, it's a very good.
It's a very good.
It's a very good. It pours really well. All right, so there's 2 ounces, and we're making 2, of course, of the bourbon. To that, we are going to add an ounce of creme de cacao. Now, in this case, we're doing, with the Meagers, you get a brown, it's a very dark cacao, so you're going to get that very browny cocktail. If you want something a little lighter, you can, of course, get a white cacao. And
the more you say it, the more I doubt how we say it.
I'm trying to get past it. I'm trying to get past it. I don't know what
words in English say it after the 3rd time you say it, they just don't sound normal.
So there we go. So an ounce each of the creme de cacao. If you go for a light one, you're going to get a lighter drink. And finally, a 1/4 ounce, just a little flavor of the hazelnut. This is going to give it almost a Nutella kind of flavoring to it. Very nice, really simple. Fill that up with some ice. Are you ready to shake or dance, my love?
I am. I was just sneaky melting some butter in the corner over here.
You don't have to be sneaky. We got lots of time today. And let's shake it.
What do you say? Can you do shaking too?
All right. She, you couldn't see it, but behind you, she was up on me. So
you could see it.
You know, the camera there. So I know. All right. So we have that done. We are going to take a very nice coupe. And we are going to, of course, double strain that to get the ice chips out.
If you're in Montreal and you're looking for glassware, like funky, beautiful glassware, Alembica on Saint Laurent, just at the cusp of Little Italy. I think it's Saint-Zotique in Saint Laurent. Such nice glassware. Also amazing knives and some cool... Do they have shaving gear too, or is it just me?
Yeah, they have some shaving gear as well there. Knives, glassware, shaving gear, barware.
Christian Sour Patch thinks I missed his chat. I did not.
Yeah, you can throw that back.
I only take direction every couple of minutes on the show, not every 5 seconds in the chat.
All right.
Hi.
Lastly, to garnish this off, I want everybody to sort of see what we're doing over top here.
Like the floor gets wet, I just gave the dog a cube.
There we are. So the last thing we're going to do on that is just take, I've got a nice piece of Hershey's here, and we're just going to shave on.
Nice piece of Hershey's.
Nice piece of Hershey's. I'm just going to do a little chocolate shavings on top.
If you tell me why you want me to say all these things and do all this stuff, I might contemplate indulging you. But given that I don't know why, I'm having a very hard time.
It's a creepy read, man.
It reads a little creepy, so just trying to figure you out.
There we are, my angel.
Thank you very much, my darling.
Take that. That is the liquid bourbon ball. What I love, the color in that is gorgeous.
It's a pretty color.
It's a beautiful looking drink.
Oh, it's tasty.
Yeah, that's lovely. That is really nice.
Because he thinks it's fun.
Oh.
In French, we say chacun a son goût. In English, we say different strokes for different folks. That's cool.
Where is he from?
Where are you from? Christian Sour Patch.
Christian Sour Patch.
From the Sour Patch.
Because I remember when he was here last time, this was a very similar approach.
Yes. Do I look like a woman who enjoys being told what to do? Really? Really?
There we are. Just going to move this out of the way. I will need this again.
Yes.
And that is the liquid bourbon ball. What do you think of it?
I like it. It's chocolatey, but not too chocolatey.
Yeah.
It's a good this time of year drink.
Do you like rum balls?
I do.
I really like rum balls. I like liquor, like really brandy chocolates and things like that. Something that's really boozy. So for me, this is a really bang-on chocolate cocktail. It's not crazy chocolatey, but it's got enough in there that you really want to just keep coming back to it.
Oh, it's ice. Okay. I gave the dog an ice cube and then was like, what are you eating and what's pouring out of your mouth? Ice cube.
Now, you tell us where you're from, and then we will maybe address what we can do for you, Christian Sour Patch, because we have a show. We have an agenda.
But clearly, you two have an agenda.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just trying to see if we can have complementary agendas.
Complementary agendas. That is my favorite Jack Ryan movie. All right. Well, that's being done. Shall we act?
Private. Well,
private? Well, then we can do it for you, but we'll do everything you ask, but we'll do it off camera. Private. Yeah, it's all right. Or if you can ask it all in French. That would be another.
let's see, for Halloween, we can have chocolate cocktails. There you go. Misty was saying that she can't wait to try this drink.
This is a great drink.
Plymouth, Massachusetts?
Massachusetts.
Or in England?
Plymouth. Or the tires. Maybe just listen to some tires.
Never heard of a Plymouth tire.
Is it Plymouth? Oh, Plymouth is a car, isn't it?
Used to be.
Maybe he lives in a car from the past. Hey, you know who we haven't said hi to?
Who?
It's me. Oh, it's us. We haven't said hi to us.
Michigan.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, you moved everything.
I had to get into the thing.
I know, but you set it all up there. Oh no, look, he's still there somehow. I don't know.
Now can I do it? Hold on, what am I supposed to do? Now that he told us where he's from, he wants me to...
What does he want?
I don't know. What do you want? Hold on.
What does he
Scroll
want?
back up. I can do it, is the last message I sent to see him. Can you do it? Thinks it's fun.
You're stuck with me.
I'm going to laugh.
Wait, well, you're not on camera, so it's...
It doesn't matter. Oh, I thought the audio would be enough.
Oh. Let's find out. Ha 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 ha. You're stuck with me.
I vote 10 on 10. I think
that was fantastic.
Really, really
my
well.
motivation was... I was a bit unclear about my motivation.
But
you
nailed it anyway. Yeah.
Oh, this is a Christian Bale level acting. Oh, sorry, Bale of Hay level acting. Shall we ask a question? Let's do our show now.
All right, let's do our show.
And we can worry about Sour Patch Kids show later. Hey, let's ask a question. Today's first question, my favorite question I ever asked, and I think it's an appropriate time of year to ask it.
Okay.
And that is a very, very simple question. That is, oh, I hit the wrong button. Let's hit the right button. Let's wait for it to switch. Oh, it's switched. Now let's go to the right place. There we go. What is the single greatest chocolate bar? Chocolate bars are, as funny for somebody who doesn't like chocolate, I do like chocolate bars. And I will delineate there is a difference between what I call a chocolate bar and a candy bar.
So,
because my favorite candy bar.
Before I answer the question wrong, can you explain the difference?
A chocolate bar must have chocolate.
Okay, and a candy bar
does not necessarily have to have chocolate. My favorite candy bar is a Payday. In fact, it's my favorite of either. My favorite sweet is a Payday bar, which is a salted peanut bar that has no chocolate whatsoever. You scared yourself?
You don't like that? That's not your favorite chocolate bar?
But it's not my favorite chocolate bar.
Okay.
So, what is your favorite chocolate bar?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to be on the camera? Do you want to come up? Yes, you can be on the camera for a second. Oh, come on. Oh, you're all wet.
Does it still?
Being punched in the head.
I got her.
Such an aggressor you are. Such an aggressor with your cow belly.
Hey, let's not bite people. You're biting too
much.
much.
Piggybacks.
Circus.
Yay, circus.
Now bite mommy's ponytail.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, let go.
Bye.
All right. Question for you. Is it a chocolate bar if it's not bar shaped? And the reason why I love a good Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
You don't think it's a bar?
I call it candy. I don't call it a chocolate bar.
But it's got chocolate. Chocolate is not candy. Candy is candy. Chocolate is chocolate.
Okay.
I only know this because when I was a fat kid, my nutritionist
it would be a chocolate candy.
My nutritionist told me it was okay to eat candy because there was no fat, which is to stop eating chocolate because I was fat. So, I think if it's chocolate, it counts as and it comes in a wrapper, it counts as a chocolate bar. I don't think, although this is going to sound like a hypocritical thing to say, I don't know that I would call like Glossette raisins a chocolate bar.
I would say the chocolate candy, and that's why I would put a peanut butter cup in, like a chocolate candy. But that's fine, and you take that because I love a good peanut butter cup. I think it's fantastic. But to me, the best chocolate bar.
Yes.
And there's one country that does bad chocolate incredibly well.
Is that the United States of America?
No, it is the United Kingdom. And a flake bar.
But Cadbury in the UK is like that's good chocolate.
That's what I'm saying. But it's for bad. They're bad chocolate. It's not like it's Swiss chocolate. It's not like that crazy high end stuff. Their bad chocolate is incredibly good. Is what I'm saying. So I will go.
Considering that like Cadbury built an entire village for his workers or whatever, I didn't think it was crappy chocolate.
I didn't say it was crappy chocolate. I'm saying it's good chocolate. For bad chocolate, for the bad chocolate that they have. Hey, I'm in the middle of a sentence. This is their worst chocolate. It's good chocolate, is what I'm saying.
Ow!
It's not like Switzerland or Belgium where you go and it's like their bad chocolate is, gourmet level chocolates. So I will always say a flake bar. Flake bar. It's fantastic. It's that chocolate is so unique, and there's a chocolatey. There's a chalky texture that I kind of like.
There's an Israeli kosher equivalent of the flake that we always used to eat around Passover. Look at
this. Just look at the. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where. Go back. Just because you have the golden hour light coming in. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful that shot is.
Yeah. What's up? Are you hungry, or do you have to go outside? We don't speak dog yet.
Yeah.
And we haven't taught you to speak human.
No, she can't. We're doing a show. Thanks. Bye.
And also, I'm sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you for a second. Stir crazy guy.
Actually, stir crazy.
Stir crazy. Can your wife do more things for me? Ew. Gross. Gross.
Yeah. Why don't you just ask her? She can make her own decisions if she wants to do stuff.
Yeah. And for the record, I don't. I'm kind of done with doing stuff, except for the shit that I have to do on the show tonight.
Because we got a whole show. We got a whole show.
We got a whole show.
We got a whole thing. It's planned right there.
Yep.
Right on the list. Well, let's see what the people said as their favorite chocolate. Yes. Let's see what people said is their favorite chocolate bars. Donata, Cadbury Dairy Milks. They're very, very good.
Cadbury's.
My favorite chocolate circle. My mom. I agree with my mom. We both have this one. Laura Secord chocolate bars. They're chocolate bars, which are, they only make like 3 or 4. And they're incredible.
If you could still find a Laura Secret.
Yeah, it's true.
But like Donato, would like
THC bar? Oh, I'm gonna go weed. That's what I'm thinking. So I was thinking at first I thought it said thick.
His thick bar?
Thick bar?
You know what?
Heavens.
Sean Colton, I'm for all of it. Your thick bar, your THC bar, like all of it, all of it, all of it.
That's good. That's fair. And of course, Donato did say the golden hour, or Misty said the golden hour light looks awesome. It does.
And what I was going to ask Donato is the Cadbury Creme, your favorite chocolate oval.
Nuage's Maple Fog from Sean Colton.
I don't think I've ever had a nuage.
I don't know what that is. Why do you make it difficult?
Misty's for the fruit and nut. See, Cadbury's winning.
Fruit and nut. Fruit and nut is a good bar. So anything with raisins. I think chocolate and raisins are a fantastic combination.
And it's so funny because when I've lived in England twice, and I've eaten plenty of British chocolate bars. Also, the Galaxy bar, delicious.
What's the one that's like? It's a long bar, and it's like basically caramel that's sort of made into almost like a random ladder shape, and then they coat that in chocolate. So it's like it's a long candy bar. It's about it's about 1.5 feet long, and it's like a lattice caramel dipped in chocolate.
Dipped in chocolate. I don't know.
Twirly whirly, swirly.
It might be a twirly whirly.
Twirly whirly. I think that's what it is. It's excellent. I love that one.
Misty's favorite chocolate oval is the mini egg.
I
am also partial to the mini egg.
I like a good Cadbury egg.
I'm allowed. I let myself have one a year because they're not very good for you.
There used to be a time there in Vancouver is the. My favorite triangle is the Toblerone.
Sean Colton, we're going to talk about this post show. Okay, I want to know more about this.
But there was I'm trying to think.
You're back.
I can't remember which in Vancouver we have. Is it the Laura Secord chocolate factory? One of the things. I think it's Laura Secord. And we used to go every year. They would do a tour of the chocolate factory, very Willy Wonka-esque. And so we would go do that. Okay, the dog is now chasing the ice.
It's perfect. I dropped an ice cube on the floor. It's split into 4 pieces. That's hours of fun, or hours. That'll be about 5 minutes of fun for the puppy.
Here,
I will switch to the fly cam.
Wait, we just got to give it something to look at, though.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on.
Oh, Purdy's, your mom was saying.
Purdy's, that's what it is. All right, switch back. She's just being uninteresting.
She's eating ice,
She's eating grout.
It's a thing. Oh, yes. We are going to have to re-grout our... Hey, Jerry Pop, do you grout kitchen floors? Our dog's eating most of our grout.
Okay. Boom.
Boom.
Cake. I'm waiting for cake. I'm so excited we're having cake.
All right. So I have already turned on the oven to preheat to 450 degrees.
450?
450 degrees. And step 1 of tonight's endeavors. I got this. Thank you very much. Yes. Sorry, is it okay if I lean? I wouldn't want to do things without asking your permission.
Let's never do that. That's creepy.
I know.
You're creepy now. Don't contribute to the creepy.
Don't contribute to the creepy? Sorry.
You walked out. You literally walked out of the shop.
Because I came to get some of my stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I can get it.
I came to get some butter.
I just get it. You just asked me to get it.
Yeah.
I'm right here. You can talk to people.
All right. Well, could you pass me the double boiler?
No. The double boiler. What do you mean?
The double boiler that I have right here. Could you pass it to me, please?
Oh, this one. Oh,
yes,
okay.
This excuse for a double boiler. Into this, I've got...
Do you have water in the double?
Yes.
Do you? I don't know. That one look at me like I...
Yes, I do. It's not a ton of water because you technically don't want the top portion sitting in the water. You want it above the water. So we've got the equivalent of 1 stick of butter in here.
Do you want the wider bowl? Because I think that one's sitting in the water.
If you want to get the wider bowl, you can get the wider bowl. 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounce, 4 ounce. And I need 2 more ounces of chocolate.
I guess we're using that one because I don't know where the wider one is.
Regrouting is feasible. Good to know. Good to know. You're doing business with Jerry Pop while we're doing the show.
All right.
All right.
Well, I guess.
So, into this, I'm going to turn this on. We're going to get the water boiling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got 6 ounces of chocolate. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
oh, did your ice cubes disappear? That's
go
the
overhead.
funny thing about science.
Talk to the people, not to the dog.
Sorry. It's the funny thing about science. So, I am going to put my chocolat in with my beurre. I'm using unsalted butter.
And this is semi-sweet.
And it is semi-sweet.
Let me bring up your recipe here.
Yeah, maybe bring up the recipe.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Bittersweet. This is semi-sweet because we couldn't get bittersweet.
We couldn't get bittersweet, but I was bittersweet about it, but I'm over it. I'm just going to wash the chocolat off my hands.
You wash the chocolate. I'll stand here and look at it
You
while
look
it
at
melts.
the chocolat.
Do not.
I'll watch chocolate never boils.
Another-
Ha 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 ha. So yeah, it's an oven mitt. Would you like the oven mitt? I don't actually know why I got this because that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted one of these. All right, so we're gonna get that going, and we're just gonna melt that together. We don't want the temperature too high because you don't want to burn your chocolate. Chocolate is a funny thing. I know this only because I've been doing a lot of like candy melt and chocolate melting and whatever, and yeah, it goes from normal and pretty and nice to seizing real quick. So just want to keep an eye on it. This doesn't have to be done insanely fast. It doesn't need to take you like 6 hours, but you also, this isn't a race, melting this chocolate. Nomi agrees with me. You're pretty hungry, huh? I'm sure of it.
I'll go feed her right now.
Yeah, you feed her. There will be more barking because she gets real excited about food before she eats until we put the food down and then she goes, no, I don't want this. Where's your human food? So be prepared for more Nomi noises. Good, we're starting to get to know our dog. If you've tuned in before, you know that this scares me because I find it gets really hot really quickly. So we're going to keep an eye on it.
Hey, sit.
We're going to keep an eye on it. But you do want the water underneath boiling, hence the term double boiler, right? So, yeah, I know, it's crazy. Look how
super cool
on the nose. So this is happening. Also, Daniel D, I forgot to do a thing. While you were in there, can you grab 4 eggs, please?
All right. I'll grab the eggs. And,
You grab the eggs, and I will put them over here.
Move. Oh.
So how y'all doing? Talk to me while we melt some chocolate together here. Is everybody doing okay?
I want to know what the guy who asked you to do a whole bunch of things.
Oh, he's gone now. I think.
I know he's gone, but I want to know what
it so much. Or
I
maybe
want to know
he's
what
gone.
that's about. And the concept is this a fetish that he has, where it's literally asking people to say some really weird, like 80s stereotypical action movie lines. That's his thing that turns him on. Like next, he'll ask you to say, "Get him to the chopper."
It is melting. It was a very large chunk of butter. I didn't use a skinny stick. I used like a piece of a larger piece. So it is. It is.
Brighten that up a little bit.
It is happening. Hi, Lynn. I don't know. I kind of think it's a weird fetish. I also kind of think maybe he's got a lady chained up in the basement, and I don't know. Like I'm really not sure. But yes, Misty says it's a fetish to get me to do what he wants. I don't know. It's some pretty specific requests.
It is, but it was like weird
tell
sitcom.
Dan that you're stuck with me. Exactly. So I don't know if this is part of some like Full House fantasy maybe, or like am I Donna Reed? Am I doing bad sitcom?
I don't know what it is. I think it's definitely an interesting approach.
It is.
To joining in on a chat, and he's been here before.
And got shit from other people from Twitch last time.
So weird.
That was the night that we met all of the lovely people from
Was it the night he came? He came before.
He was here before, and then when Sin's channel came and
they all gave him
ours,
crap.
they all gave him shit.
Yeah.
All right, you see how pretty that is?
Oh, let me go back here.
So whoever, I don't know if it was Donata or Misty who was worried about the butter melting. Look how quick that was.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I mean, it's still in there. There's still a nice chunk in there, but like.
All right, you need some eggs.
This is happening. I need 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks.
Do you want them to go right in there right now, or just?
No, they're not going in here.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
So if you could separate 2 yolks, and then I need 2 complete eggs, and I'm actually going to take this temperature down a little bit because we're not going to be working with this right away. So the idea here is to melt it. And then I'm just going to keep an eye on it, so I'm going to keep it in its liquid state. Oh, the dog needs to go out. Poor puppy. Yes, you're sitting by the door, staring forlornly out the door. And this is why God invented pee-pee pads. Oops. Attention. Just the yolk.
I know.
Oh, I'll get you another.
Oh, I screwed this one up. This one is dead. I got it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry. You do what you're doing. I've got
No,
it.
but it just looked like I was trying to
I got it.
Okay, you got it. All right, so now that this is pretty liquid, I am going to do away with my wooden spoon. Not before sticking all that chocolate and butter in there. So that's good. I'm just gonna take, I bought this little, can I scoot you for one second?
Go for it.
I bought this little, and I'm gonna come back to the main cam. This little silicone whisk, and I actually like it. I don't love it for everything, but stuff like this. Hi, Poopy. Yeah, this chocolate, this is poisonous for doggies. Yeah.
Don't want to poison a doggy.
We don't want to poison our doggie. I really like her.
I am.
You're indifferent, I know.
I'm very fine with her.
So this is pretty, this is beautiful. It's melted, it's great. I'm gonna just take it off of the, I'm not taking it off the heat. I'm gonna take the heat all the way down so that it doesn't re-solidify. And I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and if I see that it is starting to harden again, I will turn the heat back up.
What are you going for?
That's what she said.
Oh, I see you did that. Did you? That's what she said yourself?
That's what she said.
I don't know if you can do that. I really don't think
I did
that's.
it to myself.
I know, but
Sometimes I prefer it that way.
That's what she said.
no. Now you're just.
I'm abusing the buttons. I will have my button privileges taken away soon. Can you also
That's
just
what she said.
pass me the spoon rest, please? Thank you. All right, so for the moment, this is still on, and we're just gonna slide it ever so gently out the way.
Out the way.
Out the way. And I think for the moment, that's as far as I'm gonna go because
Your chocolate is prepped?
Chocolate is prepped. I just would like one little sponge because there's yolk here and I don't want to stick my hand in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Queen.
No, Queen.
No, I didn't say it that way.
I did though.
I know.
So like I said, I'm gonna keep my eye on this.
Can you say it like Yas Queen?
I'm gonna say yes, Queen. I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I will go back and just give it a stirski every little while.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Castaldo. Castaldo. Thanks for the follow.
Hola. So yeah, we will revisit this. There's more stuff to do
Yeah, later on.
later on.
Where are we at? We are at now. Oh, what?
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. We're bang on time. You're so good for your time.
Thanks.
Incredible. Nobody does timing. I'm the only reason I'm stretching it because you're 1 minute short. And that's now perfect. By the way,
Yes.
this week was we were very busy this week. I would say one of the things that if you
No, it's just a
I see what it is. You literally arrived home an hour before we were on air.
I was in Montreal yesterday delivering food for the kitchen. Thank you to those of you who ordered from me. I hope it was tasty. And then I was in town today teaching a class, a dance class at Mill. So yeah, I got home.
An hour before. So we were like, and maybe not, like 55 minutes before we were live. So it was very hard, and we did not get a sexy woman shot.
No, sexy woman.
that does not mean there isn't a sexy woman. Because when I went through our catalog, and we have 48 episodes of Sexy Woman, do you know it's one thing that's very important to note when you have 48 episodes? We have never done a chocolate episode.
Oh.
There's no chocolate.
There's no chocolate.
But there's what I call Canadian chocolate.
Okay.
The true chocolate.
All right.
And if you live in the Great North Strong and Free, Bright and Free, what is it?
True North Strong and Free?
True North Strong and Free, thank you very much. Then you know what Canadian chocolate is.
Is it moose pellets?
No.
Oh.
It's not. And in order to do that, we had to go back in time to our original Sexy Woman.
Ooh.
So stir crazies everywhere. It is an honor to bring back to you the gorgeous, the sexy,
The splendiferous.
the fantastic, Galadriel Caress, and a sexy woman.
Who eats food?
Oh, hang on, I fucked it up. Wait, I hit the wrong button. The sexy woman.
Eats food.
For 1 minute. That's right, caramel, I think, is the true Canadian chocolate.
Why?
Because I think you're more like, you know, what if you go to Tim Hortons and you get a donut, do you want a Boston cream, maple cream?
I want a cherry chip. But they don't sell them anymore because there was cancer in them.
Well, cancer is the true Canadian chocolate.
You would say caramel is more Canadian chocolate than maple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because maple is very popular up here, and like real maple, you can get it out here, back out the west, like west of Ontario. It's
No,
very,
actual
very,
Canadian
very
maple
expensive. Very expensive. You can get it, very expensive. Like I to go out and get real maple syrup when I was in Vancouver was like, you know, to get a little maple leaf one, you know, that one, that's about $30.
What?
Yeah.
Did anybody hear that story recent? Like, not recently, because I think everything's recent, by the way. Like, as far as I'm concerned, 4 years ago was just as recently as 4 days ago. But there was a story in Quebec like 2 or 3 years ago where there was a massive maple heist.
Oh, that's like 20 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it was like a couple.
I watched a whole documentary about it.
I thought it was like recently.
No, it was about 20 years ago. The big maple syrup heist?
Yeah.
Maybe not 20 years, like 15 years ago, 12 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was
it's like
more recently
it
than that.
threw the world market off kilter.
People actually went and stole.
But if you watch how they did it, which was hilarious, how basically just will bring in barrels with water.
And we'll just switch them out. Yep.
It was hilarious. Like, oh yeah, that's.
But it was like Ocean's 11 for maple syrup.
We have to make that movie.
Canadian
Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 meters. What? Meters are a metric.
I know. I get it.
They're a metric thing.
I understand. I'm just going to give this a little stir.
You're going to give that a little stir.
No,
It's so good to see Galadriel again.
It is.
She looked absolutely beautiful.
She is absolutely. She's a lovely human being,
lovely
inside
person.
and out. We are very fortunate to know lots of lovely people.
Phenomenal people.
A lot of whom are here tonight. Thank you for joining us, lovely people. Hey, dog.
That's what she said.
Sometimes that's what she said is not an insult or an innuendo. It's just
Ocean's 14, The Great My Boys. I like it.
better. It was better than what was the most recent Oceans one?
The ladies one?
The ladies one. I didn't like that one very much.
You know what? It bothers me sometimes
boring.
because, like, as a person who possesses
Most Oceans movies bore me.
a vulva, I want to get behind all the like lady remakes of stuff. Because I'm like, yay! But I'm like,
so do
just
I.
make a new lady movie. Like, you don't have to be like, look, we could do it just as well as the guy. Just make a new fucking movie. Like,
Yeah. Or and again, I feel like when they do that, their version of it is just women doing exactly what the men do,
but like
as opposed.
but like also like in stereotypical.
But there's
lady
I don't. Yeah. So I think that there's a yeah.
I don't think
It bored me. In all fairness, the Oceans movies bored me.
I like the Oceans
except
movies.
for the original Frank Sinatra one.
Oh no, I like the Clooney Pitt.
Yeah,
Oceans.
it was fine.
I like the first one.
They're better heist movies. Game of
Thrones?
No.
Great heist
What was that? David Mamet wrote it with. It's going to drive me crazy now. I can see the movie poster.
Not the Italian Job.
Nope, it's nothing like that. It's Joe Mantegna is in it. It is, if you want to watch a movie that has more twists than you've ever seen possible. Every time you think you
I want to know
understand,
what this is now.
I will look it up.
Somebody Google.
Hang on. I've got a computer in front of me.
Misty, help us.
I've got a computer in front of me.
It's normally quick on the draw.
I will do this.
And DIY Muggle Guy, I will let you know when the auditions are. We have to write the thing first. Well, hold on. Things are happening here. Information is being sought and soon to be disseminated in your general direction for questions that you did not ask, for answers that you may not want. But we're doing it anyway, because that's how we roll. No?
Internet is slow right now because we're streaming an
Because
entire
we're streaming
show.
an entire show. Anyway, there's a David Mamet.
It's a David Mamet play. It's a film. I want House of Cards. House of Cards. Is that right? Is that?
House of Cards was a show with
No, it's okay.
with Kevin Spacey, no?
Maybe it's a different show then, different movie. But it's the whole thing is it's about con men, and Joe Mantegna stars in it. It's David Mamet wrote it. It's one of the best films.
Misty wants to know the question again. It's a movie written by David Mamet, starring Joe Mantegna. If you can find the answer.
There it is. House of Games.
House of Games.
House of Games.
Duh.
Like it's like Game of Thrones. House of Cards.
House of Games.
House of Games. Excellent movie. And every time you think you know what's going on, it twists on you again. And it probably twists about 8 times in the film.
Sean Colton says it's going to be called Ocean's 11.
Nope.
The 11th.
It's Onzy here on CBC. We're going to play a game? We're going to play a game?
We can play a game. Want to play a game?
We're going to play a game.
Anyway, do y'all want to play a game? I have to stop you guysing.
Do you y'all?
I you guys.
I don't like y'all. That seems a little hicky.
I think y'all, as in you all, is much better than guys, which I do all the time because I'm an 80s child. Or I'm a 70s child
Dudes.
based in the 80s.
Go with dudes.
I go dudes, but people don't like dudes because dudes, I don't think dudes is gendered. Like when I say dudes, I really don't imply like people with penises. It's just like dudes.
Oh,
people.
how about go
like,
penises?
Hey, penises.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, hey,
Non-gendered penises.
Non-gendered cock. No, no. So y'all.
We're going to play a game. You don't even know what we're playing.
It's not Squid Game, is it?
It is not Squid Game. Because I was trying to figure out, okay, what are you going to play? It's chocolate. We've been doing a lot of regional games, things like where you go to country. And I didn't want to do that. Now, one thing that I do know is you know lyrics to every song in the world. So I thought,
English.
So I thought, let's do a music game. But then I thought, and I looked up a lot of songs that use the word chocolate or had chocolate in them, and there's a few that are somewhat known, and there's a lot that are really super obscure. And I went, that might not be fun.
Oh, I thought that was...
So there is one song that has, like, probably the most famous chocolate song in the world. So we are going to play a game.
Okay.
Such an interesting game. I'm not done explaining the
I was
game.
going to say, in case people don't know, I don't often know anything about the game before we come on to
This
the show.
time you know nothing.
I know zero.
The thing that's important to also understand, the Marvel Universe has been very interested in alternate timelines.
Okay.
So am I.
Okay.
So, we are playing a game I'm calling the alternate timelines of Chocolate Rain. In other words,
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
so you know Chocolate Rain, do you?
Nope.
You've never heard Chocolate Rain?
I've never heard.
It's
not
one of the biggest YouTube videos of all time.
Yeah, no.
So the video, one more time.
Yes.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
Okay.
So we are doing, that was written by a man named Tezonde.
Okay.
It got something like, when he released it in the first week, 10 million views.
Is that the only portion of the song, or is it?
No, it's a full song. It's a 5-minute song.
Oh, I kind of wish we had it on the show.
Yeah, but I can't without copyright problems.
Right.
So I put 10 seconds in, which we can get away with.
Okay, so if you aren't familiar with the song and you're not me and can't...
Most people in the world know the song.
Bullshit. If you're watching this right now and you don't know Chocolate Rain, let me know. Please.
Yes.
I cannot be
I will
alone.
go, maybe my mom doesn't know it. I will say that. I know Sean Colton knows it. Anyways, Chocolate Rain, Tezonde. This is about 2002, 2003. He wrote this song. It became incredibly huge. And it's sort of like saying that, what's her name? Rebecca Black did Friday. Sort of put on the internet. And he did this video that was just huge. So, what we're exploring right now is what if Tezonde, the guy who wrote it about other things, and in other timelines, that's what he wrote. So, do you know what the song is called, right?
Chocolate Rain?
No, you have to sing it.
Chocolate Rain.
You're making it to Chocolate Rain.
Okay, sorry. Chocolate Rain.
There it is. One more, just in case you don't remember.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so you got it now?
Got it now.
So, what if in other timelines he wrote it, because in this case he clearly wrote it about one day he was sitting on his porch and it rained chocolate. So he commented on it.
But did he stay dry and others felt the pain, or was he feeling the pain and watching others stay dry?
I don't know. So what you now have to think is the alternate timelines of various different versions he wrote about other things.
Oh, God.
For instance, what if one day when Tezonde accidentally burned himself on chocolate fondue?
Chocolate pain.
That's right, it's chocolate pain.
Okay,
You got it.
I got this.
This is good.
Okay.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever written.
Colton doesn't know about this, so...
You do too. You're just playing ignorance to...
1 point Misty, 1 point El Diablo.
All right, chocolate pain. Next one. When Willy Wonka died, they preserved this in a jar.
Chocolate brain.
Letting people vote. The answer is, of course, chocolate brain.
What is this fucking game?
No, Missy went vein.
Chocolate vein is where I went originally in my head, but I thought, nope.
That's what they put his penis in a
That's
jar.
so nice.
His main vein.
That main vein.
All right. When a Batman villain fell into a vat of chocolate?
Chocolate vein. Yes?
I'm waiting for Misty. Misty? Yes, of course, it is Chocolate Bane.
What is this game?
It's the best game I've ever made.
It actually is.
All right. When someone spilled their hot chocolate on their shirt.
Chocolate stain. Yes?
It is Chocolate Stain. That's why we're trying to find pictures that really matched up. All right, the next one is when the villain from Titanic drowns in a pool of chocolate. You're going to love this one if you don't get it. So far, you've...
Chocolate Zane.
You are right, it is Chocolate Zane.
Why do I find this so funny?
And that, of course, is Billy Zane on the beach.
Billy Zane, yes. Oh, he was so
You can also go Billy Zane,
Yeah,
but
but
I Chocolate Zane.
Chocolate Zane.
Chocolate Zane is much better. All right, how about the focus of Desert Storm and the war in chocolate Iraq?
Chocolate Hussein.
It is Chocolate Hussein.
Yes, I got it. What is this?
All right. The best place to have a chocolate siesta. You're perfect. Up to now. You've never had it run a perfect game yet.
That's why I can't answer yet. Hold on.
Somebody got it right, so I can't make you look at it. You're right, Misty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Chocolate Spain.
I was trying to figure out words for like bed in Spanish, and I was like, "What's that word? Come on, that's not the right word." Anyway,
Just a general Chocolate Spain.
Chocolate Spain.
Go, Chocolate Spain. Oh, it's Donata who got it right.
Oh,
Sorry.
way to go, Donata. And your mom.
Oh, there we are. There. No.
Oh, I think she just made a...
Batman has some very bad dreams from eating too many chocolates from his friend.
Chocolate Spain.
All right. She makes you feel like a chocolate woman.
Carol Kane.
How do you get to Carol Kane?
Because this Carol King in my head is actually... it's Carol King who wrote...
Carol King?
Yeah, Carol King. But I was trying to make it rhyme with...
I was going to say Carol Kane.
I did.
Which is...
But
it's just...
Yes, I know.
Have fun storming the castle.
Yes, I know. But Carol King. No.
Really?
Aretha Franklin.
Chocolate Twain.
Oh, I was going more with you make me feel like a natural woman.
I know. She makes you feel like she feels like a chocolate woman.
Chocolate Twain.
Chocolate Twain.
Yeah. Also could have been Aretha Franklin. So.
Yeah, could have been, but
it wasn't.
That's fine. All right, next one. The greatest chocolate hockey player of all time.
Chocolate Wayne.
It is Chocolate Wayne, but I also like this picture of him. Chocolate Wayne. I think this is the last one. You ready? The most chocolatey Seinfeld character.
I want to say Chocolate Elaine.
It is Chocolate Elaine. That's probably the best you've done on any of these games we've ever had. That has been the alternate timelines of Chocolate Rain.
That was awesome. I kind of love that.
Chocolate Rain. Some stay.
Okay, but for real, like, can we all have a watch party and watch Chocolate Rain? Because I've never seen this.
You never watched Chocolate Rain? We'll watch Chocolate Rain. Watch it. It's fun.
This game was so good.
It was. It was.
Best game ever.
It is. I could do this all day.
Oh no, but I want to bring this back. Alternate timeline musical.
Alternate timeline is very fun.
I like it a lot, actually.
I couldn't figure out what it was. And all I could think of, so I knew I wanted to incorporate Chocolate Rain into it.
And it's so funny because, like I said, I have never, this is one of those internet phenomena that, like, I've never heard of, I've never seen. So had you said to me, we're playing the Chocolate Rain game, I would have been like, eh? Like,
well, this is not, I made this game
I know,
up.
I know, but I'm saying, like, I don't even know Chocolate Rain. I know Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
But no.
Purple Rain.
Exactly. You guys know, in our house, after the show is over, I'm just going to sing that exact thing for the rest of the night.
Oh,
until I fall
once
asleep.
you see it, and again, when I saw that, it's one of those things, I had to play it over and over. It's like the only other music video online that I think hit me the same way was Gangnam Style.
Oh.
Which I was upset because the video was so insanely good. And his video is nothing, it's him singing it. But it's this weird little thing, like every now and then while he's singing the song, he'll take a breath away, but he puts a little note, I'm leaning away so you can't hear the breath in the recording. And so it says that on the video.
Oh, that's fancy.
He's very nice. He's a very nice man. I've seen him interview a lot of times, very many times. It's incredible. All right.
I'm just giving my Chocolate Rain a little whisk here. We're still liquid. It's all
We're good. Shall we listen to some music?
Oh, sure.
Now that I've tantalized you with some Chocolate Rain.
I wish there wasn't such a thing as copyright. I mean, I know it's how we as artists make money, but like, I really wish we had Chocolate Rain as our musical.
I know. We don't. In fact, we have something better. We have a new song.
Oh, a new song?
From somebody whose voice to me is like if you took chocolate and poured it over music. That's right. It's the one and only Laurence.
Oh, Lou.
With a new song.
Lou's new.
Lou's news. Lou's news.
Lou's new song.
Chocolate Lou. So Stir Crazies. Lou Laurence.
Peeps.
And it's the Neighbour song.
The Neighbour song?
The Neighbour song.
I wanna be your neighbor. I wanna sometimes steal your Sunday newspaper just for the crossword I wanna run into you in the hall and I'll say, hey baby, this building sucks. When the landlord gonna clean the shit up, and I wanna pick up your mail when you leave town. I wanna turn on the lights so it seems like you're still around. Well now, I can pretend like I don't hear it when you and your lover get kind of funky, yes. Now that I can pretend like I don't know what it sounds like when you make love, you know, I'll look you in my eyes and stuff. Now, well, if you need Don't call the cops to steal our wine. Well, that's just fine for you. It's what the neighbors do. They do have to. I think of you, yeah, I think of me, yeah, I think of you, yeah, I think of us, and we do, we do. Oh, we do now, we do now, we do. I said we do, we do. Be a good neighbor to you.
Laurence, I love her voice so much.
Oh, it's one of my favorite voices to listen to in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a phenomenal voice. It's chocolate.
It is chocolate, and she's just such a lovely human. Like, I love it. Like, I know plenty of asshole talented people, but I love it when nice people are talented. Or when talented people are nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not one of those people.
Be nice.
She's excellent. Yeah.
If you're in Montreal, you can catch her. You used to be able to catch her at the Wiggle Room.
No, she's still at the Wiggle Room. She had that show that I used to be part of.
Oh, yeah.
But now I'm not.
Chocolate Twang.
Chocolate Twain. One other drink? You want a chocolate margarita?
No, I'm kind of afraid of it, but yeah, let's try
I want to try this drink. Oh, I forgot to grab that. That's what you need.
Some of you know that for a very long time in my life, I swore off tequila, so I'm always a little nervous when we're
Tequila
making
is a phenomenal drink. And if you get the right tequila,
very aggressive.
But again, tequila is not one of those things you should be pounding.
Dude, I have never pounded tequila in my life.
So can you bring up the recipe here? We're going to do a chocolate margarita. This is a frozen chocolate margarita, so we're doing it in the blender. The first thing we're going to put in here, we have 2 ounces of tequila. If you're always asking me, people ask me what tequila that I always choose. I think for a mixed drink like this, you want, of course, I like a Raspado. And there is nothing I like. I love Espolón. If you haven't seen it, that's what that is. There you are. Espolón. I should pick over here. You can see it a little bit better. Oh, no, that's the wrong. Hi, Mr. Ling. Sorry, hit the wrong button. There we are. There is the Espolón. It's an excellent, excellent tequila for the price. Very good. Available all over. To that, we are going to add an ounce, once again, of our chocolate liqueur. In this case, we're using, once again, the creme de cacao. Oh, can you do me a favor, baby? In the back fridge, there is a little carafe of cream.
Yes.
Can you grab that for me, please?
I can. Sorry, Nomi. I gotta let you go. You gotta stay here. Stay. Sit. Sit.
So, like our last drink,
Good girl.
very similar.
I love these little carafes.
That's why I put it in there. I thought it was so nice. So we're going to have that. We're going to do into this one more time. Oops, wrong button.
Come on, Nomi.
Oh, phooey. I hit the wrong button.
Sorry. I'm coming back to do buttons.
You're not helping me here.
I know. I'm just trying to keep the dog from destroying everything.
I know, but here we are.
Chocolate twang.
There we go. Okay. Boom. Boom. There we go. So once again, we're going to do an ounce of cream per drink. And to that, we're also going to add a dash, or in this case, a dropper of chocolate bitters. I really love the Ms. Better's bitters. There's a few different people who like different ones. I love this one because I find it's really chocolatey. It's an excellent, excellent add-on. Now, the other thing we're going to add to this, which is one of the things that really intrigued me about it, is we're going to add a splash per drink of lime.
This drink is giving Misty anxiety. Why?
So we don't want a ton, just a splash. And to that, we're also going to add a splash of orange juice.
Ooh, hey, you're on the internet. You want to say something to the people?
Now, to this, Boom, boom, boom.
All right, you want to get off the internet? Bye.
We're going to add,
Go be a dog.
per drink, a cup of ice.
A whole cup?
A whole cup per drink. There we go. And we're going to put that in our blender. Now, while I blend, Shauna,
Yeah, I'm
I
coming
have
right back.
devised a new interesting feature for
El
the show.
Diabloe? Yeah.
Oh, El Diablo, can you, when I tell you, hit the blend button. The blend, right down there, you see the blender? When
Yes.
I tell you, so blending can be very, very loud. We have solved the problem here in Stir Crazy Laboratories. So, while I hit the power button here, I'm about to blend. Can you please hit the blend button? There we are. So now that blending, you can put that away. That's our new blend feature. So whenever we have a blend, you will now, here at Stir Crazy, have full access to our blend button features. We're now going to, first of all, before we do that, I'm going to take
got a dog in my
our orange here. We're going to quickly, boom, there we go. I'm just going to give that a quick, there we are, boom. And we're going to give that a little boom. And I'm just going to take this. Now we have over here this is sugar and cocoa powder. And I just want to give a nice, just a one bit there. I don't like a full rim and something like this.
Why?
I find because it's nice. So if some people like or want a rim, they have access to it here.
So it's a chocolate stain.
It is. It's a chocolate stain. So there we have that. That is our nice, we have that full little chocolate thing. You want to go overhead for me quickly?
Yes, I can definitely do that.
So there we have that. So there's our chocolate rim. Just a little section of it there. You have that here. I just want to get a little more of that one.
It's very Halloween-y too. There's something a little bit blood
I like it. I like
drippy
it.
about it.
Yeah.
I
And
like
then
it.
we're going to go
I'm gonna go back to the main can.
fill that up. Ooh.
Okay, Misty, this drink is also giving me anxiety, so we're gonna see.
Oh, we're not done. Oh, there we go. Can you drop that off?
Yeah, Misty wants a full rim.
That's what she said.
There we go. And finally, to top that off, we're going to once again go back to our Hershey bar. Take 2 pieces of chocolate off. Give 1 to your beautiful wife.
Oh, I thank you.
And 1, we're going to go over here.
I love that Misty and Donata and I are also on the same page.
So there we
Also, Voxby, thank you, or Voxby? Voxby.
Oh, Roxby. Hey. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
There we
Welcome.
are. One for you. One for me.
Chocolate stain.
So now you have, this is the chocolate margarita. It's got a little orange and lime. So you're going to have some citrus, almost like a Cherry's chocolate orange. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like that a lot.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice combination.
Is it Devane, Devane, The Vane, Devane? I'm not sure. I want to make sure if you guys are hanging out with us that we are calling you by the correct moniker. It's actually really yummy.
That is an excellent drink.
I didn't have much faith in this drink, not because I don't have faith in Divine Danny D, but because
No, I've never had this
didn't-
either before.
I wasn't so into like all of the what was going in here, but like
Yeah, no, it's a nice. And you know, in the future,
the
the
main vein.
only thing I would do with in all fairness, I would dump the lime and I would go straight orange.
The lime gives it a little bit of like so like it's
There's a certain refresher
bright.
to it.
There's a brightness
But
about
there's I think if you went full orange, you'd get that sort of Terry's chocolate orange if it was a cocktail.
That's a fair statement.
All right.
All right.
Chocolate margarita. That is an excellent drink.
It doesn't taste like a chocolate creamsicle at all. It
No.
kind of
It's still a margarita. It still tastes like a margarita.
it does, but it doesn't. It's got it's a very when you're here, your family. We'll make you one.
No, but again, try it out. It's bright. It's fresh. I think the tequila is tequila and chocolate. I've never had that before. It's a great combination.
But it's also very Mexican. Like when you think about how much stuff is made with tequila and how much stuff is actually made using cocoa or chocolate. I'm trying to find a comparable for you.
It's a great drink.
Yeah. I don't think it tastes
really
like
like
anything. Oh, wait a minute. It might taste like... Okay, now I'm aging myself. But they were like... This is not going to sell it, so understand that this is the closest flavor I can find in my mind, but it's better than that. Once upon a time, there were shitty fudgicles that were like bright in flavor because they were icy and light. They were like chocolate and creamy.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me of that, like a not too heavy fudgicle. Because it doesn't have like ample chocolate flavor, but it also doesn't have ample anything else flavor. It just tastes good.
It's a nice blend of things together.
Blend. Yeah, no, Misty, tequila gets Misty very drunk. Tequila, honestly, is one of the only alcohols I drink where if you know me, you know that I'm a very huggy, lovey drunk. When I drink tequila, I get scrappy. I get Irish and scrappy, and it's not my best me, so I've avoided it for a long time.
I love tequila. I'm a big tequila person. It's often my go-to drink in the bar.
But other people can't, like some people can't drink wine. Other people get really aggressive when they drink bourbon or like get really sad when they drink like I don't know what it is about our chemical makeup as human beings that some stuff sits well with us and other stuff just makes us into monsters. So.
It's quite possible. It's very good. I really like that.
It's very good. I'm just getting a bowl. Talk to me.
All right.
Talk.
That is both of our drinks. Both of them excellent. Very different types of chocolate drinks. I was looking at the standard drinks to do, like, you look at chocolate drinks, there's like, everybody does a chocolatini, or the chocolate martini, or we've done one chocolate drink on the show, and that's when we did the Brandy Alexander, which is an excellent chocolate drink. But I wanted something that was good, that was different, and I thought this chocolate margarita, I was like, I want to try what that is, because I love tequila.
It's actually really good. It's not, and it's also like, it's not super heavy because it's a margarita and it's icy and whatever. You don't get like a bunch of heaviness. It's good. It's refreshing and light. I like it.
Yeah, I can drink a picture of those.
C'est très bon.
All right, what are we making now?
We're gonna make some more cake.
Finish the cake off.
So what we're gonna do is into this bowl, I am going to add 2 full eggs.
Let me go overhead here.
2 yolks. Oh, those yolks were perfect until I put them in there. That's cool. We're doing that. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to I have some butter sitting in the microwave. I'm just going to melt that.
Oh.
I also have...
I'm bringing up your recipe again here.
Some sucre and some sel. So, into this... By the way, these OXO containers with the pop tops are like life. Love. Love, love, love. Excuse me.
Poor Misty and Donata.
Chocolate cake, yes.
I'm setting it up for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw it though.
I know, but
I'm sorry. I'm just too
where's the fun of that for me?
You know, it's not always.
It is. We're doing a whole show right now.
Chocolate cake.
I'll go here.
Can you
What?
just plug in my mixers, please? You got them out, but they're not plugged in. So into this bowl, I have 2 yolks, 2 full eggs, quarter cup of sugar,
Plugged in.
and I guess I'll do it.
you can plug it.
No, actually, no. If I go over there, we can use the blender button. And a pinch of salt is what I'm putting in here.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do, please enjoy our music. While I just use the hand blender and blend these out.
There's all kinds of different blenders.
Super fast. Blender music happens now.
Done. I just realized we have about 50 seconds. I make it longer if we feel it needs to be longer, but I don't think we should be without sound for longer than that.
That's perfectly fair. Give me one quick second because I also need... I'm going to ask you to do me a small favor, Daniel D.
Still a favor.
In the microwave, there's some melted butter.
All right, I'll put more in.
No.
Oh, okay.
Might you pass me the melted butter?
Yep.
So, in this
Chocolate butter.
in this bowl right now, I have the eggs, the egg yolks, a pinch of salt, and some sugar. Into that, I am going to take my funky, I love this, new Home Sense spatula. Could you go overhead for a second? Come on,
Oh,
guys.
I hit the wrong button.
For $5, everyone should have one of these for Halloween. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly
I know, but I'm hoping my bowl is not super hot, which it's not. Into this, I am going to fold in. Does anybody now only think of Schitt's Creek when a recipe calls for folding something in? I'm going to fold the chocolate in to this.
Folding. How do you fold it?
You just fold.
How do you fold?
You just fold it. Just fold it in.
Like folding?
Like fold it in. And into this, I'm also going to add, can you just bring up the recipe? I think
Yeah.
it's 2 tablespoons of flour.
It is 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour.
Which is right here next to me. I just
Okay,
need the
you-
table
okay.
spoon.
I'll get you the tablespoon.
Thank
I'll
you.
take care of that.
Merci. Tu es gentil. Perfect.
Oh, I need a... Here.
Uno. And duy. Just 2 of those. And we're just going to fold that in here. Friends, I'll tell you why I am, and can I have 1 paper towel so I can butter and flour these ramekins? I'll tell you why I have trepidation about this recipe.
Why?
We're making chocolate cake
Yep.
with 2 tablespoons of flour. That makes me like just a modicum nervous. I'm like, how does this actually work? But again, we're trying experiments tonight live. We're gonna see how it works. The bonus is if it fucks up, we can try it again. The other bonus is if I get it right on the first try, then you know that this probably isn't so hard. So, you know, either way, we learn a thing by El Diablo's fuck ups. All right, that looks pretty good. It's
All right.
It is folded in.
Fold it in. You want to go overhead again? I'll take a quickly...
Everything is combined.
looks
See
nice.
that? It looks fine. It's like it's not super smooth. It's not super lumpy. I haven't whisked it. I've just made sure that it's incorporated in here. So that goes there. Then I'm going to take my trusty kitchen towel. I have 2 ramekins here. This recipe technically will make 4 of these, but we only own 2 of these right now. So I'm going to butter the insides of these nicely, generously, because you want these to come out when you flip them over. So don't skimp on your grease in your ramekin because you don't want to have to like dig this out. And plus, given what it's supposed to be one of those molten chocolate cakes. You don't want to have to like pulverize it to get it out of the vessel before you can plate it, right? Oh, it's a Nomi Malone. Hi, Nomi Malone.
You can't go near those. There's chocolate.
Yes, it's
Thank you.
chocolate, and that's very dangerous for dogs. But into that, we've got some butter. I'm going to take a tiny bit of flour here,
I'm protecting you from the chocolate.
and I'm just going to like...
I don't understand. I'm saving your life. Okay, fine.
Oh. We're just going to dust the bottoms of these with some flour. Nothing too insane. Can you pass me, please, my love, a spoon? Guys, buy these. You can get like a case of, I think it was, I bought the set of 20 at Costco for like $70. They're not cheap, but they are so worth it. And the quality is très good. All right, so we have dusted our ramekins. We have buttered our ramekins. We are doing a science experiment right now. Here it goes. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Mr. Skull. Let's see how this works out. You can tell, I'm really not sure. Really, really not sure. So we're gonna spoon. This batter should technically make 4, so I'm gonna use about 1/4 of the batter, spooning that into here. And in all fairness, friends, I don't know if this is a 6-ounce ramekin. We're supposed to be using a 6-ounce. This could be an 8-ounce ramekin. I'm using the ramekins that we have in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
Misty has found her milieu, by the way.
What is her milieu? Making chocolate pain jokes?
Everything is, yeah, she's now...
Listen.
I think we've broken Misty.
I don't think so, because I think when Misty commits to a thing, like, Misty commits to the thing. And that's part of why I like her.
I'm beginning to think Misty should be committed.
Nah. If that's the case, we should all be committed. All right, so I'm not going to use...
She's not chocolate sane.
Does that mean she's chocolate insane?
No, I went the other way.
I know, but I was just making sure.
I know you did.
All right. So I could be a real glutton about this whole thing and pour...
You said it's for 4, right?
It is for 4, so I'm only going to make 2.
Okay.
And then if we want more chocolate pain after...
All right, I'm going to trust you.
Okay. So these are going... the oven is preheated. I'm going to throw these on a baking sheet if my hubs would be so kind.
Yeah.
Also, friends, don't be afraid when you're baking to like get in here and clean some of this dirt off. It just looks more professional afterwards.
The little one?
Just
the little one?
Just give it a little whiskey. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Oops, I got chocolate on the side here. I'm going to get rid of that. Got a little chocolate over here. I got some stuff over here. There we go. I'm doing my best. There we go. Those are going to go in the oven for 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
What we're looking for is for the outside edge of that to set and for the inside to still be a little...
Am I supposed to put it in now?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put it in now then. Oh, wait, that should be probably down a little bit. I didn't.
Oh, were we making a turkey or something?
I was toasting the sandwiches earlier. There we are. All right. Boom. They're in.
So those are going to go in for 12 minutes. Let me just set the timer.
Sorry. You set the timer?
I got it.
There we are. While that's in the oven,
Yes. Hi,
shall we
Mama.
ask the second question for today?
Sure. I'm just going to wash my hands so that if I... Yeah? You probably have to go outside, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Hold it for 26 more minutes, Nomi.
You can do it, Nomi Malone.
All right. I want to say this. I've noticed for the past 2 weeks, for some reason, we never got to the second question. So there's a lot of second questions we haven't gotten to.
Okay.
On your birthday, I had a second question, which was the best part of you. What was the best part of you?
The best part? You were going to ask me what the best part of me was?
Yeah. Which I think is hilarious.
Oh, God.
What was last week? Last week was fall. I don't remember what the second question was for fall.
Did you know turkeys could fly?
Turkeys could fly. We learned that.
We've seen it.
Turkeys flew into our trees.
Into the trees. They're big fucking
Our
animals.
second question, though, today is, yes, thank you, is if you had to replace chocolate in your life, with what would you do it? Some people love chocolate. Some people need to have chocolate. Glass. Yes, glass. I think glass would be a good thing.
Wine. We were out for dinner with my family on Friday night. My cousins, my mother, my sister, myself. Everybody ordered dessert. I ordered 1 extra glass of wine. I don't need it. I wish I did. I wish I could be like, oh my God, chocolate.
No, okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna qualify this. A dessert item. Like I say, let's assume we all need a dessert. Chocolate doesn't exist as a dessert item. Wine will always be there. So you can have as many glasses of wine as you want. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But as a dessert item, what would you replace chocolate with?
Believe it or not, one of my favorite things to eat for dessert, if you go for Greek food to like a nicer Greek restaurant, they will often put some high-fat Greek yogurt in a bowl, drizzle it with honey, pistachios, fruit. That's my favorite dessert.
Really?
Yep. I love that so much. It's
Okay.
so good. Yeah.
All right, I was not expecting that because I haven't seen you eat that very. I don't know if I've ever seen you eat that.
Well, we haven't gone for Greek very often recently, but yeah, I love like something like that. Like
Really?
it's so good. I'm thinking in particular, Mythos in Montreal does it for dessert. It is absolutely magnificent. You're gonna poop on the floor.
To me, it's two things. If you're gonna add like chocolate, sort of becomes a thing that you can add to different things. So I would always go. Yes. Oh, I know the dog is there.
I know. I just feel bad for her. She has to pee.
Well, go take the dog out. I'll deal with the
All
rest.
right,
of
you
it.
do that. One second. I'm just gonna go let her do business. So you're talking about dessert?
Yeah, we have a dog now.
No, I'm sorry. It's just she's crying, and I don't want to clean up.
I know, and I'm totally fine with that. I am totally fine
So
with every second sentence of my life now being about a dog. Bye, Nomi. See ya. For those of
having
you who are
chocolate
not
pain, Nomi.
playing, I know, but to me, it's like I think caramel is one of those things. I love caramel. I think it's a great thing, but I would always go with if I have to replace chocolate with something, it will always be like a bruleed apple. I like apple pie, apple strudel, apple whatever. As long as there's some sort of bruleed apple, that's always an excellent alternative to me. I like that a lot.
2 seconds. We're back.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, we're back.
All right. Pets are life. Well,
Pets are life,
Till I
and they
kill
take
that thing.
over your entire
all
life.
right. What does everybody else think?
Come on, move.
Let's see what everybody else
We'll
thinks
go
in
back
the
outside.
chat.
Thank you for doing good business, no?
Um,
Our dog's a businesswoman.
there's a lot of Misty and her chocolate things.
Is it like chocolate thing?
Misty would replace chocolate with creme brulee.
Okay.
Donata says pastries. There's no replacement. I love chocolate and pastries. Chocolatines are life.
On aime ça la chocolatine.
Donata, custard and mascarpone. I love that. It's a good one. My mom says bread pudding, custard sauce. Those are excellent. Those are all really good options.
Yeah, they are. Indeed.
I like them a lot.
Sont des bonnes options, les amis.
Yes. So the dog had its pee time.
But she just had to go out.
She just had to go out.
Sometimes you just got to do your business. You
All
know?
right, that's fine. Sometimes you got to do your business.
Sometimes it's just
not my business.
Sometimes it's just business time.
Not my business. That's what I say. Where are we at? We're at 6
We've
minutes.
got 6 minutes and 41 seconds before this can come out. I'm just going to get us two little. We don't have dedicated dessert plates, but I'm going to get two small plates.
So you're gonna walk away.
Pardon me?
I got nothing to say.
Oh, it's kind of like when you walk away and you say talk to the people, and then I'm caught off guard.
Oh yeah. But
It happens. So, cake's coming out. I don't remember the lava cake being a thing until like the mid 90s. I'm sure it was, but I don't think it entered into
to me,
my...
it's a very 80s thing. I always thought lava cake was a very 80s thing. But it could be 90s, I guess. Late 80s, early 90s. Like, if I'm correct, I always remember having lava cake with a lot of sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh, in the 80s?
Yeah.
Did you do that while you were doing aerobics?
I didn't do
Jane
any.
Fonda?
I've never done an aerobic.
You've never done anaerobic?
One aerobic. I've never done anaerobic or anaerobics either. Of course, anaerobic. The Jane Fonda anaerobic workout is
It's
my
when
favorite.
you just deprive her of oxygen.
Yeah, she just stands there.
What is... Sometimes our dog has stuff and I can't see very well in the dark, and I'm like, what?
But you're.
I know I'm on the show, but if she was eating something like your wallet or
I know,
your
but you
telephone-
can keep an eye on it. And,
I am. I'm
and-
trying, but I was trying to figure out, because we have light coming at us this way and the animal in the back, I was like, qu'est-ce qui se passe? The people are okay, right?
Everything happened in the 90s. Nothing actually happened in the 90s.
Right, the people, you're okay with the Nomi Malone features, correct? If you're not, that's fine. We can just lock her in a cage and be cruel.
Well, it's actually quite a nice thing to do to a dog, I've heard.
It's not. You don't lock her in. She just has to
Well,
go there
the
by
Elephant
herself.
Man liked it. He wasn't an animal.
You're a strange animal. Oh, that poor.
That's why I always say Laurence Gowan, the Canadian Elephant Man.
Paparazzi happened in the 90s. Paparazzi happened like in a gross way in the 90s. Are you watching all those 90s documentaries? Like 90s, the years that made us or whatever? Misty keeps sending me messages of all the 90s things that she's finding online on Netflix and like
What do you mean?
little docs, little shows about the 90s. You know.
No, I don't. If I ask.
I'm so glad that you kept that inside.
Sorry,
that
was-
I didn't wear that.
He said, you know, and I don't know.
You know.
No, I don't know. Sometimes I know.
But you do. You know, like there's CNN, like there's the like
The ones that we've already watched?
Those ones, and then there's other stuff. There's like Netflix has. Misty, help me out here. Netflix has one. Crave, I think, has another one about the 90s. There's like a bunch of stuff.
It's a bunch of stuff about the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, so many things about the 90s. 90s is a weird decade.
Yes. Why?
It made a lot of people think they're important.
But so did the 80s and cocaine.
No. Cocaine made you think you're important, but the ironic side of cocaine is it actually makes you get shit done.
The 90s, everyone was just not doing cocaine. Is that what you're saying?
They were doing worse cocaine. Badder cocaine.
Batter cocaine. The
Of course,
90s,
Batter is my favorite Weird Al song.
I see, and batter is my favorite alternative to
Oh,
syrup.
Dark Side of the 90s. I did watch that on Crave. I watched
don't think I watched.
I watched a couple episodes. We watched the Jerry Springer one the other day.
Oh, okay. So yes, I've watched the Jerry Springer one.
Which I was very into Jerry Springer. Have you seen the Jerry Springer opera?
No.
If you haven't seen the Jerry Springer opera,
Is it streamable? I thought it was only on Broadway or whatever.
no. I saw it on TV, but it was a film performance of the show, and it is amazing. It's an incredible show.
Amazing, like
No, it's
amazing. Like,
no, it's great. It's a really great idea because the first half is like a Jerry Springer show, and at the end of the first half, everybody goes to hell, and so the second half takes place in hell, where all the problems they've set out in the first half during the Jerry Springer show, they now have to deal with these problems while they're in hell. It's a brilliant show. It's a really good idea.
Hashtag River Phoenix is something that I never thought would exist in our digital age right now. So thank you, Misty, for that.
You know who really didn't think that would exist?
River Phoenix?
River Phoenix.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know what a digital age was if it kicked him in the face.
It is true.
Sorry, Joaquin.
Joaquin strikes me as someone who likes to be kicked in the face.
We've got a few things coming up we want to try and do.
What we got?
Next week. Let's just. What are you at? We're at a minute.
We're at a minute, but I gotta let them sit, and then I gotta let them sit again. So
next week,
give me a second.
I'm very excited. We haven't done a Halloween show because last year we took Halloween off from this show. Mm-hmm. So we are doing our first Halloween show, which we are calling the Halloween Spooktacular Scarefest.
So kind of like
Scarific Spooktacular.
The Michael
Let me do it again. No,
Fun Run.
let me do it again. Stop it. Halloween Scarific Spooktacular.
Fun Run for the Cure.
No, that's. I don't steal from other stuff. I
I
don't
know.
steal from myself.
I know, I like it.
So we're doing that. It's our Halloween show. And then the other idea we want to do is a Twitch-only show.
Called Twitch or Treat.
Twitch or Treat, where we're going to do a quick show, a half an hour, maybe an hour show, who knows? However long we feel. And then we'll go and take whoever's watching
With us to
and
other
we'll
places.
go look at other channels and bring our gang with us. So it'd be great if our whole group would come and look.
That'd be cool.
If you haven't watched us on Twitch, I think is a really...
Okay, something's happened. Can you just, I'm sorry to do this during our show. Can you just go check what's going on with the dog who is barking and crying?
Dog has not made any sounds.
She was actually.
Oh.
All right, friends.
Where are you?
I'm just going to go overhead. These just came out.
What?
There's our overhead shot of these.
What the fuck do you want?
We're going to let these go. Those look actually quite tasty.
Is on the
I'm
stairs.
very intrigued. We're gonna let these cool for 1 minute.
Yes.
For 1 minute in the ramekins. Okay? So what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna, I hate oven mitts. I really wish there was gloves. I know there was like back in the Billy Mays days. I think somebody tried to sell the glove. This doesn't work for me. This is dumb.
You want the glove?
My hands are like, my thumb comes to here.
You want gloves?
Like, it's not like, c'est pas assez, man. Like, it doesn't give me enough dexterity. It makes me feel a little bit like.
No, they have the Canadian Terrier just down the street.
So we're letting these go for 1 minute. And then what I'm going to do, I took plates out.
Right.
I took plates out. Where did I put them?
I don't know.
Oh, right here.
So we have some lava cakes happening.
All right, so what we're going to do, and
I'm going to get the camera so we can see if the ooze happens.
this was like a huge experiment. So this has been cooking or sitting now cooling. Can I have the other
I know.
gloves? I hate them.
Oh, stop complaining.
I'm allowed to complain.
No, you're not.
I don't need to like everything.
There's a law.
No.
There's only so much complaining.
Positivity movement where everyone's
There is
supposed
not
to
a positivity. It's a law of how much you can complain.
Is caca. Okay, so we're going to put
Okay, you're going to put that on there.
plate on here. We're going to put it here for...
Why is your hand there? Is your plate hot?
We got 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Hang on, wait.
3, 2. I don't know how it's going to work. I just... See, that's why I hate these, because I want to touch it with my hand. And that doesn't work.
Well, just use a napkin.
Oven mitts are for shit. It's not giving me the dexterity that I want. I want to... Oh, no. Okay, so hold on. Pass me a knife, please. That one didn't work, but I'm not going to freak the fuck out. I'm
But I
just
kind
going
of feel like you are.
No, I'm not. I'm going to just coax this a little bit out of here. Let's see if this one works better.
I think you're allowed to let it cool and come away from the...
It literally said I'm following the recipe.
All right.
Let it cool 1 minute. Invert.
I didn't see you do it 1 minute, though.
I did. That's because you walked away to go do the thing, right? Just because you didn't see it happen doesn't mean it didn't happen. We're going to invert onto a plate. We're going to let it sit there for a few seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, blah, 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 2, 1. Let's see.
Oh, so close.
So close. But also, I'm not thrilled about that. Like, I don't
You're not thrilled about it?
I don't love the way it looks. Like, the butter from the trying to get the
Not my
thingy
favorite.
greased is sitting. It doesn't look great. Okay, I'm not going to lie. But let's taste it.
Let's see what the other one does, though.
Give me a second. I just want to put this over here. Also, I'm going to get a fork.
Give me a thing
What's a thing?
to pick the thing up. All right.
See?
But it's still lava inside. That's the key.
Okay, so if you can see this, oh, sorry, mine went too far away there. It is lava-y.
Lava inside.
There's
That's really what
lava.
we're looking for. I want to try this. Give me this one.
The flavor is delicious.
It's great. I just think it wasn't. It's stuck to the ramekin. That's all.
I know. And I did a lot of butter, and then unfortunately the butter ended up making it look like moldy at the bottom because the butter stuck. It doesn't make sense to me,
Doesn't
but
do it on this one.
you got a little
Don't
bit
look at
there.
that part. Very good. It's very good cake, though.
All right, what do the people have to say? The Elf glove was from the 90s, Misty, or like the early 2000s.
You get the Elf glove at Canadian Tire and on Amazon.
Who's buying it for me, huh?
Our Amazon, we did update the Amazon. Some people were asking about the address on the Amazon. So if the wish list has been updated to the new address.
All right. I'm not mad at the flavor. I'm just kind of pissed off at the process.
It's good. It's really good. And it's got a lava-y texture. You got the lava emitter.
It did have the lava middle, but like I kind of wanted to like cut it open and have it go like ooze, and that didn't happen. But again, it's our. On one hand, I love doing things for the first time on the show because I think it gives other people hope that if it doesn't work out the first time, it might work out afterwards. Give me 1 second. But it's always a crapshoot, right? So like we tried a thing tonight. I can already sort of start to figure out what I would have done differently.
Lynn Mallow said, don't flour it next time. Just lots of butter.
What?
Yummo. I don't know who Lynn Mallow is, but
Lynn Mallow, I think, is a friend of your mom's, no?
Oh, nice.
Lynn, are you from Vancouver? I think you are.
We'll find out.
I think so.
That's it. That's a really good. It's a really good cake. It's a really good cake.
The flavor is delicious. Like the flavor is delicious.
I wish I had some more of my margarita left.
Here, you can have my margarita, and I'll have a little bit wine.
Have a little bit wine.
I will have a little. Oh, my wine's all the way over here. There's my having a little bit wine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You give that a lot.
Oh, shut up. I did lose my wine glass, though.
Right here. No, it was there.
It was there. I put it down.
You're just wandering around like a weirdo now.
No, it's over here.
All right.
All right, so here's what I would recommend. I would take Lynn's advice and not flour the ramekins next time. I would just butter or grease. Maybe, sorry, I just tripped on your foot. I never used Crisco before last Christmas because to me it was like...
Was that Christmas?
It was Christmas, but it was like too lardy and whatever. I actually really like Crisco for greasing pans and stuff like that. If you're not down, that's totally fine. You've got other options. Make this, try this.
Very good.
Also, you can buy ramekins at the dollar store. So like if you want to try a recipe like this and you're like, but I don't have the kitchen equipment, El Diablo, a ramekin is $1.
And if you're talking to yourself, get out more. Next week, say it. What is it?
The Michael Scott.
Stop it. Don't be a dick cheese.
I'm not being a dick. That's Richard cheese to you. So
That's what she said.
it is the Hella Halloween scary spooktacular. No, Hella Halloween spooky scaretacular. Scary spooktacular. So instead of telling me I'm wrong, help me. No, it doesn't help very much when you're trying to help someone and you're like, give them help.
Well, I won't.
I'm on my own, friends.
It is the Hella Halloween. Scarific.
Oh, scarific spooktacular.
Spooktacular.
Scarific spooktacular.
You kept missing the rific.
Don't fuck it up, because Dan will get mad.
I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed. That's what we have. It's going to be a fantastic show.
It will be.
Then the Twitch or Treat.
Then Twitch or Treat.
Which we don't know what it is. We're going to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out. We couldn't even figure out Sexy Woman for this week, so like, give us a chance, okay?
It's gonna be great, and we got a whole bunch of. We just updated the Reddit calendar. A whole bunch of new shows coming up. That
is Chocolate Meanie being said like chocolate pain. I'm just wondering.
Hang on. Okay.
Oh, you need some milk? What happened?
Okay, I'm fine.
No, clearly something happened.
Nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Oops, I spilled.
All right. So that is that. I'm going to end it there.
All right, Danny's going to end it there for reasons that he won't share with us. But join us next week. Make plans to join us on Halloween. Thank you for joining us tonight. And again, try this. This is actually, like, this was a fairly low effort dessert. It could have turned out better, but yours is going to be perfect.
I'm the Divine Danny. Oh, I hit the microphone.
Oh, no.
I'm the Divine Danny D.
I'm El Diablo.
We will see you next week for our Hella Halloween.
Hella Halloween, scarific, spooktacular.
We'll see you. Oh, and stick around because I have a little treat because of past
Animals?
Because of past and future Nomi.
Okay, past and future Nomi. Stay tuned. Watch the credits. We love you. Like, subscribe, take care of yourself, wear a mask, get vaccinated, do all the good things. Bye.
I'm not a mess.